Alright, hello everybody. For those of you who had tuned in before, no you didn't. My name is Spike Bones, and I'm streaming today with my friends Mel Redgrave and Ruby, aka Acro, from the X Underground Shy Zine. Today we will be running through Escape the Oregon Rail, a prepackaged Frontiers Go adventure that comes with the rulebook. And do you guys want to introduce your characters now, or do you want to wait until after we've done all the inventory?
I think let's get into the meat of it, and then we can introduce organically, I guess.
Sure. Well, yeah. So there is brain. Sorry. So you guys have generated sheets based on one of the many unofficial Frontier Scum character generators. And let's see. I need you guys to roll me a d6. That the train is called the Oregon Rail because unruly prisoners' bones are milled into flour. That's why the bread's all white and choppy.
Okay.
Mel, that was a private roll. I couldn't see it.
Oh, jeez.
In the bottom right, there's like a select menu.
Oh, I got you.
You've got it set to self roll. Set it to public roll. There we go. Alright, 2. You think that it was called the Morgan Rail, but the M got scratched off by all the hungry blood vultures that follow the train. Much as gulls do fishing boats. Alright. And now, the sitch, why you're here. You two have gone through some incident, we'll call it the noodle incident, and it has gotten you two a death sentence to hang at Fort Gullet from from all the way in the American states, where they arrested you out in the Baja Republic. So you are clattering across the entire American West. On a train made of black iron, belching red smoke into the air. And that's where you find yourself, handcuffed together along with 10 other prisoners, in a dingy, dirty prison car. You guys are wearing filthy black and white striped prison uniforms, and the guards have confiscated almost all of your possessions. I need you guys to choose one thing that fits in your pockets and one thing to roll for that you can smuggle in of any size.
So I want to take my deck of marked cards, and I want to roll to see if I can get my gin pills in.
Okay. Oh, that's just I accidentally had a chat open, but it was just the chat with your 2 character sheets, so it's fine. It was on purpose, actually.
Yeah, get everyone familiar.
Right. So, anyways. Ruby, you are bringing in, or Stako is bringing in his deck of marked cards, and what else?
I want to roll to see for the gin pills.
Gin pills. Alright, roll me a slick check.
shit.
Sorry.
+1.
No gin pills for you.
It's a 3 instead of a 2.
That's a DR-14. Sorry, you missed it by 11.
I didn't want him anyway.
In Pathfinder, that would be a critical failure, but we're not playing Pathfinder.
Oh.
Alright. I guess I will smuggle in the mangy fur. And I'll roll for the coyote urine.
Alright. So, well, the mangy furs are like a coat's worth of furs that act as armor.
Oh, yeah, that's not fitting in the pocket. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, the jar probably wouldn't fit.
Depends on how big the jar is. I mean, you're a trapper, you're carrying around coyote urine, so you can dab it on, like, cologne, you know?
Oh, God.
I mean, that's what you do.
PSA sized.
That's what you do when you're...
TA-sized bottle of coyote urine.
3.4 ounces.
Just took a cologne bottle, empty out. But yeah, like, it's...
Oh, yeah, just
it's for, like,
spritz on some coyote piss.
Yeah. I mean, it's for, like, covering your scent while you're tracking things. But
yeah.
Still nasty as fuck. The world was a nasty place for a very long time, and we all like to forget that. Anyways. So you got... So why don't you roll for the furs, then?
Alright.
Unless you want to smuggle in something else in place of the coyote piss.
I'll roll for the furs. What die am I rolling?
D20. It's a slick check.
Alright.
Let's see. 17! Yeah, you're good.
Hell yeah, I got furs.
You managed to smuggle in a whole fur coat, and I couldn't sneak in my 5 gin pills.
Hey, some people
That's
are
so
just...
embarrassing.
What can I say? Get on my level.
Yeah, you... The guards walk past you guys. So, some guards walk past you guys, being assholes. One of them is talking to the other, and one of them takes out a baton and just starts clanking it against the bars, as they walk by. And as he's doing that, you see a, big old comical key ring from, like, the 1800s, sitting on one of their belt loops. Ironically, the one closer to you, or right now it's the one further from you guys. Once they're coming back and they switch sides, it'll be closer to you. And so they step out and into the next car on patrol, and you guys are free to wait for a moment. Belzebeth, you pull a whole ass fur coat out of definitely not the prison pocket, because that doesn't work anatomically.
Yeah. Like, you can make some things work there, but not that much.
You cast Dimensional Pocket from Dungeons and Dragons and pull out a fur coat and nothing else, and you can never use the spell again. Good job.
Gotta be comfortable.
Alright. And, what do you guys... What's the move now? You're rattling along next to a bunch of prisoners who look just about weak enough to starve. Just about weak enough to starve to death in a couple days, until they get protagonist gumption. In case one of you dies. And yeah. What are you guys thinking?
Well, I think I'm gonna sit back and observe, because I don't know exactly how it's gonna go, but I want to be certain I can see an opportunity to catch.
I'm gonna make a scene for when they come back. I'm gonna try to pick a fight with someone. Get them over here. Can I...
Is that so?
I want to play a game, blackjack, with one of the other prisoners. With my marked cards. Can I do blackjack? Is that a 2-player game?
Well, you need a dealer. Well, nah. I have blackjack.
I don't gamble.
Fake blackjack. Yes. Yeah, you can play blackjack 2 people.
Okay. Can I...
Go ahead.
Can I roll to see if I can dupe them? And cheat them?
Yeah. Yeah, roll. How do you think your character would cheat? Slick or luck? Or,
No.
well, I guess slick would be cheating and luck would be being good.
Yeah, it's gotta be slick. My cards are marked, so...
True.
He's done this all before.
I'll... What are your skills again?
Let's see. Thrown from a riverboat, I could swim. Drink over much. I'd say that Stako is kind of a quiet guy. He's good at holding his tongue even when he's blackout drunk, keeping his kind of secrets to himself. And then bet your life and lost. I'm saying he knows when to fight and when to run.
Alright.
And he's a good runner. How about that?
Sure. That works perfect. Unfortunately, none of those give you an advantage on this check.
Yeah, you asked that. I'm like, nothing's gonna happen. But
Yeah,
okay.
go for it. Oh, by the way, you both start the game with 1 ace, and the ace up your sleeve allows you to re-roll any die that is not a 1 or 20. Should have told you that when you were trying to smuggle in the gin pills, but
they only work if I'm drunk. I don't have anything, so.
Right.
For this game or whatever that we're playing, let's see, what can I bet? If I've got nothing on me. Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking if I'm trying to pick a fight here and get the guards over, what would piss this guy off?
I mean, depending on how well you roll it, and how poorly I roll.
Yeah.
It could just
Okay.
be that he gets pissed at you for cheating, because it's like, God
Okay.
damn it, I wanted one honest thing in my life.
That works. Alright, roll d20. I got a 6 plus 1.
Wow. You want an 8?
I got a 7. No, you know what? My character's got -3 luck. I gotta be honest. I think he's bad at cheating, bad at gambling. I think there's a reason he got caught for it.
Good point. Alright.
So I'll stick with the 7.
Yes, what can I do? I'll say that he knows you're cheating, but you know that you can drag out his realization until the cards come back, because he can't do much about it, because, well, let's be honest, you've been here for less time and you're less starving than he is.
Okay.
So you've got your fish on the line. What about you, Mel?
It's like I'm still kind of just keeping my eyes peeled. Like, what's going on here?
The plan right now is just to get the cards over.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, you guys wait until the guards come back around, and they comes strolling into the prison car, walking past you. The other guy takes out his baton. The guy further away from you takes out his baton, and drags it along the other line of cells. And the guy with the keys just kind of walks whenever, third fucking patrol of the 4-hour shift. And then he gets within arm's reach to you guys. Ruby, how do you want to do this? Do you want to start the fight, or do you want to bait him into starting the fight?
So I'm losing at this point, I assume. Because I rolled a 7.
Well, I'll let you choose how you fail. And your goal was to fail anyways, so I'll let you choose how you do.
So yeah, I think I'm on the way to losing, and as the guard comes over, I just you damn son of a bitch, you.
Alright.
You know who I am? I am Staco Roach Haggard. I have robbed every casino blind of their money. No way. A rat like you is gonna beat me at my own game.
He stands up and gets in your face and says, "No, I haven't heard of you. 'Cause you're fucking lying. You're fucking cheating, you can't even win." And he backs down and sits back down.
So I guess Staco walk over, kind of leaning over him. And who are you calling a cheater?
You! Didn't I just say that? And at this point, let me roll a die real quick. Ah! Yeah. Alright. At this point, the guard with the baton, tries to wedge, tries to, bring his baton over and gets it wedged in the other prison bars, and the guard who's talking to you goes to grab his baton and swing it through the bars at you, and he grabs the keys instead and swings them through the bars. You've got the perfect moment where you're standing just within arm's reach of the keys over this guy, and he's as all this is happening, he's got gears turning in his head, and you see the light bulb go off as both of you look at the keys and the guy swinging them through the bars.
That's so embarrassing for him.
You want to make a slick check?
Am I going for it, or Belsbeth, you gonna go for it?
Let's see.
Because if you've been watching the whole time, it makes more sense.
I have been, yeah.
For you to get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that slick check. Is that D20?
Yeah. Do it.
Yep. Oh.
Nice.
Yep, that's another 17.
You're slick tonight. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So, you roll your 17. Brain. You snatch the keys out of his hand, and his eyes go to you, and they widen. How the fuck? Where did the coat come from? And then he goes and grabs, for his two weapons and starts kind of fumbling. Do I get the melee? Do I get the gun? At this point, the other guy takes his baton out and swings just kind of blindly through the what's it called? And yeah, gets a 7. Throws his baton through, gets it tangled again, and is going fuck. What are you guys doing?
So I whip around to Belsbeth, and I'm like, and are we using these keys right now? Now's our shot.
I mean,
Let's go.
As
yeah.
the one cop is grabbing his gun and the other one's got his thing in the. You guys don't want to deal with the guy in front of you first?
I'm
you
a fast
probably
runner.
It's like currently we are unarmed. I can't do much with a fur thing aside from
Well, you can grab
wear
the
it.
baton that's stuck there.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna go for. Yeah.
Okay, true. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so I real fucking quick reach to grab that baton. If I can wrestle it out of his hand, I'm good.
Sure. Make a slip check.
Alright. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's.
Oh. You grab for the baton and he is gonna. Yeah. He's gonna manage to like keep it away from you and like lightly bat your hands away, but yeah, but he's still stuck in there. At this point, the other guy's gonna decide to grab his baton and swing at Ruby. Two. All right, he is. Oh wait, you guys are supposed to be rolling these. Brain. Well, he misses. Again, and you've now got 2 batons just kind of dangling through the bars at you guys.
I feel like making one more daring reach for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Holy shit. Yeah,
So give me that shit.
You snatch it, and I'm just gonna say you bop him on the head with it. While this guy who's still like he was fumbling for his weapon before he grabbed the keys, he's just out of it today. And you snatch the thing out of his head, and he stares at you with a stunned expression as the baton comes crashing down on his head, and you see a little dent.
All right, I'm gonna try to get the other one. I'm gonna tell Belsbeth, you try to hit him first. Today has not been my day.
Well, that
Really, it hasn't.
That was Belsbeth's turn. So we're kind of in initiative now. Kind of. There's a fake initiative, but it's your turn. You want to go for that slick check?
Oh,
All right.
an 8.
Another 7.
Yeah, +1.
Oh, this is my 7. Let me. 6. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna keep like. Yeah, you don't manage to get it. He doesn't manage to do any real damage, and he's not. What's the word? Unmotivated. Whatever. He is not. He's not gone through enough to be scared away.
I haven't phased him in the slightest.
That works. Well, I mean, he's a
Well, now
little phased, but he's not running away.
Yeah. Well, now I'm screaming at Belsbeth. Hit him! Hit him!
You know, I'm starting to think that maybe you're actually innocent.
Actually, Acro, roll me another slick check as he tries to hit you. Roll the dodge.
Oh, 15.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, you managed to like jump out of the way. He swings, and there's a nice opening for you to smack his arm or his head, whichever you want. If you want to take advantage of it, Mel.
I'm gonna go for the head.
All right, roll me a strength check.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus fucking.
Oh damn!
How do you load digital dice, Mel?
I don't know. I just rolled.
2 17s and 2 nat 20s.
I don't know. RNGesus is on my side today.
I'm just here for emotional support.
We all forget how often these insanely rare events happen. Especially the more people start doing it. Anyways,
And can I say it's ironic that my character is the one who's the gambler, and yet all my rolls have been dog shit. Well, except for the 14.
Yeah. So yeah, Mel, you strike down again and plant another dent in the other guard's skull. And it crumples and falls to the floor. And the guy who looks at you, the guy who you guys were, who Stako was just starting a fight with, he goes, "Holy shit, that was actually smart. Wish you told me first."
Well, looks like you were actually a gambler and a cheat, not a murderer. Meanwhile...
No, ma'am, I was not. Now, can we please get off this train?
Alright. You guys, anything else you want to do here before you step into the next car?
Not after I tried to piss someone off in here, no.
There were a bunch of other prisoners in here, so I guess with the keys, we could probably just unlock this thing and let hell break loose.
Yeah, I'm for that.
In fact, I feel like, starting a bit of chaos would actually help us along in our escape.
Yeah. Alright, so what, you want to toss the guy?
Prison riot.
Toss the other guy the keys and be like, help yourself?
Yeah, y'all can run amok if you want. I gotta get the fuck out.
Real as hell.
So I toss him the keys.
Alright. Cool. You toss the keys to the other guy. And that is the wrong card. You're not working properly. Sorry. There we go. Okay.
They can't rearrest us all.
Allegedly. No, I'm joking. So, you guys drag open the heavy iron door, and you're confronted first with, a massive railway joint that you can walk over to the next car, and a ladder to go to the top, if you really want to.
Well, I'm team ladder.
Yeah, I'm thinking ladder. Anything that involves outside.
You sure about that?
We'll figure.
This train is flying down the desert railroad. It's gonna be tough. But that does also mean that you can skip encounters, so.
Well, Mel's still got the baton, right?
Yeah. You might as well get one from the other guy.
I was gonna say, can I just pop back into the other room real quick and see if I can unwedge it?
Grab the, It's not wedged anymore. He died. He let it drop.
Okay.
It wasn't actually the baton getting stuck. It was him being a dumbass and rotating his hand and,
Okay.
trying to.
Because I was gonna say, if I have to roll.
In the round hole.
Okay.
No, yeah, you can just pocket a baton. All right, what do you guys want to do?
We're going up the stairs. I mean ladder.
All right. Oh, great. Hey, you guys get to meet Billowbeak. It's the first time this has happened in one of my Oregon Royal games. So.
The hell is a billow beak?
So you know what a blood vulture is? Just
Can't say I do.
evil vultures. Blood vultures are just vultures but more evil. Well, Billowbeak has spent way too long ingesting the scarlet billow of the Oregon Rail and has grown to the size where she can swallow people whole. So you guys climb up and stare down this dragon-sized bird dive bombing towards the train.
Well, shit.
Maybe we just turn around. We just drop right back down that ladder.
You do have a second to drop back down the ladder. Whoever's going first, I'll say you like literally peek your head over and this bird is like coming down and you can just drop back down and be like, okay, we're going this way.
Yeah. I'll peek up and then like I'll see the bird and it's like, look, I'm good at trapping coyotes, not birds.
Alright, yeah. So you dodge into the car. And you are greeted with a slightly cooler atmosphere that smells of liquor and unwashed linens. Oh, excuse me. The walls are lined with bunk beds. You've got 12 bunk beds, a coffer underneath each footlocker. You got ragged curtains over the open windows, keeping the sun out and letting air in. 6 guards sleeping in the 12 bunks. A tub in the corner, sloshing with dirty water. And an over-encumbered keyring, just hanging on a hook. It's got a comical number of keys and a bottle opener. But every time you use it, you have to check luck, or you can't find the right key. Alright. And because we're doing this digitally, I'm going to spell it out. But if we were running this in person, the book says I'm supposed to whisper, figure out which one of you catches on, and if anybody doesn't whisper, then the guards wake up.
And whispering, is it hard?
Yeah, but microphones picking them up can sometimes be.
Skill issue. No, never mind.
that is a poverty issue, Mel. Alright, so yeah, what do you guys want to do? There's 6 guards slumbering in the bunks. And keep in mind, you're still in your prison fatigues.
So
I
now
reckon it's time. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I'm not gonna whisper because I'm thinking this out loud. Since you mentioned we're still in our prison fatigues, could we hypothetically go back to the previous train car and see if we could take the clothes off the guards?
That's fine.
Yeah, there's a prison riot going on. Well, not prison riot. Train riot. Well, I don't think we'd have to say anything. I think we could still play it stealth mode.
Actually, I'm thinking. Yeah, I agree with you on the getting the clothes thing. We go in there, say there's a whole bunch of prisoners running amok. Somebody escaped. A couple of folks of ours are dead. Tell them it's a code, whatever these people think, and then like let them fight amongst themselves.
I don't feel like we gotta even mention anything to them. If we get the keys without them waking, there's no problem. If they were to wake up, then we got the prison guard clothes. You're not holding your mic?
Oh my goodness. You're right. I'm so sorry. I'm holding a different thing. I'd see two issues with this plan. One is that, damn it. I focused on another thing for 1 second and I lost my first train of thought. One is that you go back there, or you come up here, tell them that there's guards, that there's guards who are dead. They walk back there and find the guards with no clothes. 2, you're in the barracks with their clothes. You can just steal clean clothes.
That is a solid point. That is a solid point.
Which is my only thing. Would we have to roll to see if we're able to get the clothes and change and all that without making noise?
I would say no. I mean, it's okay. The noise on these train cars is the noise in the iron walls is supposed to be enough to like block gunshots from being heard between cars. So if these guys can sleep on this train, I don't think you're gonna make much extra noise. That'll wake up. If I may pontificate a little bit, they have.
Go ahead.
They have the like. You know, there's some people who can sleep through earthquakes and tornadoes, but they are trained to wake up when they hear a voice or a twig snap. And that's how these guys are.
Okay. Well. Let's scrap the old plan then and just take the clean clothes.
Yeah, I'm tired of smelling like ass and train grossness.
Coyote urine. Or is that a comfort thing?
Nah, that's still in the jar.
You ain't tracking coyotes, you ain't need it.
You never know when you might need to mess up somebody's day.
Good point.
So I guess let's change.
Yeah, but
I don't
no
know how
looking.
light you are on your feet. No looking. Not even a
I
peek.
don't like people. I don't like people staring at my goods.
Okay. So then, I assume we change and whatever, and then do we need a roll for getting the keys? Because they're all metal and stuff, or no?
No, they're just on a key ring. And again, these guys are not so much like the keys fall off the hook all the time. Because again, you're on a shitty train. That won't wake these guys up. It's evidence of humans in their area, basically. Okay.
So we went up the ladder to the roof. I got swarmed by a billowbeak.
Yep.
And this whole time, and we come back down, and everyone's just asleep, and we're like, what the fuck?
Yep. Welcome to Frontier Scum. Nothing is ever good. I mean, the space version of this game is called Death in Space. It's the fun comes from dying in comical ways. Sometimes. Or having surprisingly deep characters with 1 HP.
Oh my god, Shema. Um,
I
Before
was
we
thinking
leave
of
the-
Spyfix, but yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Oh god. Next Death in Space ski can be really fun. Anyways,
It's gonna be lit for sure.
go ahead.
so we're taking the clothes. We got the keys. Is there any liquor that's like obviously out that I could just snag?
I'll say going through the things that you've got. Somebody's got like a little handle is too big. Like just a little flask-sized bottle of bourbon.
Okay, and I'm taking that.
Cool. Mel, I'll say that you also get find a pack of cigarettes.
Works for me.
It's got, I mean, there's like 5 or 6 left, but cigarette's a cigarette's a cigarette.
Yeah.
And I guess we're just sneaking off to the next train, unless Mel, there's anything you want to do in this one.
I can't think of rummaging too much. I don't want to spend too much time around them in case they wake up. So.
Off we go.
All right.
Yep.
So you guys step out into the arid rushing wind of the desert train, and once again you are confronted with a door and a ladder.
Mel, do you still have your fur coat on? The main chief? I'm just curious.
Oh,
I do.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, I would think that you would wear the furs underneath the guard shirt to mask the femininity a little bit, and also to hide the fact that you're wearing armor.
Well, yeah, I would because like I don't want them knowing. That's why I keep my voice as low as I do because I'm really not in the mood to be taken advantage of. You know how it is. You know how it is.
All right.
Well, if we check the ladder, you think that big bird's gonna come back for us again?
Are you asking?
I reckon it would. I
Alright.
reckon it would.
Next train car we go?
Yep, onward.
Onward ho! All right. Oh god, stupid piece of yeah. No. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. I keep activating the wrong scenes, guys. I'm sorry. All right. You've got. You know what? Okay. Next, you've got you walk into what appears to be a mess hall. A couple tables and chairs are just trashed, thrown over, or literally broken. There's 4 guards sitting playing cards and eating slop. You know, not slop derogatory, just beans and meat and vegetables. And yeah. You've also got an old and mangy mutt sleeping on a ragged mat near the kitchen. Let's see.
Elspeth, they got beans. That's their specialty.
As you walk in, you see the 4 guards turn and look at you. I'm gonna roll a reaction. They just kind of eye you warily and don't say anything.
Well, I keep my mouth shut. I just kind of do a little head nod.
All right.
Look back at Belspeth and just kind of nod my head towards the next car that we're traveling towards.
Sure.
Yeah, let's
I personally
walk with a purpose.
I was gonna say I'm team in and out of here.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
if we're not starving, I don't think it's worth trying to get food.
I was just gonna say, so you brain. So you walk towards the group of people. They're They're still eyeing you warily. And, you get about 3 feet from them, and one of them, like, shifts in his chair and puts his foot down loudly, like he's gonna stand up. And says, "Y'all just woke up. You hungry?"
Honestly, it's probably bad manners, but I'm not feeling all that peckish. How about you, Staker?
No, sir.
Alright, well, they look at each other, and the guy backs down a little bit. And then as you leave the car, you hear one of them go, "You don't know any Staker?" I don't know. There's so many guys on here, you expect me to know all their names? And you continue onwards.
Whew. Good.
Into the evil car. I'm sorry, I forgot to confront you with the. Are you guys staying down on the train, or are you gonna? Should I keep asking about it going up?
You could go.
Cause that bird is like tracking the bellows, right?
It's hanging out around the train. It's kind of become the queen of the flock of birds that travels around the train. Like I said earlier, following it like gulls follow a fishing boat.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not dying to no damn bird.
Yeah, unless I want to jump off the train. I'm probably not planning on getting up from, yeah. So, unless you feel like tucking and rolling.
No, ma'am.
Well.
Alright. So then I'll stop asking about going up top, and we can just continue through the thing. Alright. So, both walls are lined with a total of about 30 cages of varying sizes in this car. Each of them are padlocked, and many contain just something. Your horses are in here. There's a bear in one cage. There's plenty of rat cages. An eagle or two. A monkey. Oh, hang on. This has a manifest of the things. So there are 4 people. Sorry, let me roll a die real quick. Alright. 2 people.